Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Rich Guzman.
Hi guys, my name is Ace Guzman, and we are internet marketing consultants and the creators of Diamond Coaching, where we help you design a lifestyle business that gets results.
Aha! What is that all about? Results.
Welcome
Anyways,
to Hot Seat Live with
Hot
Ace
Seat
and
Live,
Rich.
baby. Hot Seat Live is what it's all about.
It's Friday.
It's Friday.
It's Friday,
Yes,
man.
it is.
It's
Yeah.
Friday.
So let's find out who is in the comments, and let's find out who is here and excited to be here on the Hot Seat.
I know Warner's here, all the way from Thailand. It's 4 o'clock in the morning.
4 in the morning.
He's here.
4 in
Yes,
the morning.
but who else? And be sure to like, comment, and share this live. Let everybody know, and let your timeline people know, and your timeline people.
Timeline people?
The timeline people.
The timeline people.
Timeline people.
Yes.
On your profile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at hey Jamie, how you doing? David Toomey.
Hey, Dave.
Marcel, nice to see you.
Thank you for another letter from Dave Toomey. This is awesome. I received this as well. I'm going to share this with you guys today.
Yes. And also, who else we got here? Regino from Puerto Rico.
Yes.
Let's see, Meth Muth. Hey, what's up,
My
brother?
boy
How you doing?
Spencer.
Boy
Yeah.
Spencer.
That's Bell.
Spencer from another mother.
Matt Muth. Hey, Matt. Team members are here too.
Hey, Sandra, how you doing? I want to also give another shout out to one person here, which is called Jamie Navarre.
Jamie Navarre.
Navarre. I was saying Navarre. Why
You
did I
say
say that?
Navarre because of the way it's spelled.
Ah,
And we know somebody who has the same last name,
Really?
but she calls it Navarre.
I
And
know
you got
that's what
Navarre.
messed me
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Yeah, man. Oh, Navarre, how you doing? I just want to let you know it's here. There it is, right here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
She
Look,
sent
look,
some
look, look,
gifts.
look, look.
People just come bearing
Woo!
gifts. I really like that.
Oh my God.
So
It's so awesome.
she sent that gift to you.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Promise not to get high. Just kidding. We know that it's not going to get you high. You know?
No, she sent me
Um,
instructions on what you do. You actually have to take it. With
Yeah.
teaspoon.
Yeah. I mean,
Hemp oil.
yeah. I'm excited about it. I didn't even know that it actually has omegas.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Thank
we
you
appreciate
so
the
much.
gift. Thank you.
And my mom is right over there. You can't see her. She's by the fish tank. And she actually said thank you very much
she
as
has her
well.
bottle as well.
And
Thank
she
you.
did not realize it was a big bottle. She thought it was going to be a small one.
When I saw the package,
Yeah.
I was like,
She's like, oh my
bubble
God.
wrap in there?
She's really, really grateful for what you did, Jamie. So thank you so much. We really appreciate that.
Thank you.
So now,
What are we going to talk about
Ooh.
today?
woo,
I mean, last week we threw it down, man.
yeah, but you know what? We
Yeah.
talked last night. If you were on the live with me last night, I did a live off the cuff last night, and I was talking about life and memories and how important it is. And I went really, really deep, and it was a great conversation. And it was cool because it was like I was just sitting there, and it's like we were all just hanging out at the campfire by the beach, right?
Yeah,
And we're
yeah.
just having a conversation, and it was great. People loved it, and they loved it so much. I feel like talking a little bit about that today.
Okay.
Because it really is all about memories and what you're creating for yourselves and in your life. A lot of people don't really think about that because you ever notice there's some people out there that just go through life and they're having memories, but they don't like to live in the moment. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
You know exactly what
Yes.
I am talking
Yes.
about. I don't know what it is, but whenever I'm having a memory, I'm having a moment, I'm in the moment, I like to stretch time. I like to just make it last just a little bit longer. And how do you do that? You do that by acknowledging that you are in the moment at that time while you're enjoying it. Because we go through life and we do different things. You know what I mean? Like today we just got back from the farm, with my mom.
That was fun.
And you were there. We're all together.
Yeah.
And
Got
it
some
was
fresh
produce.
produce.
Yes, yes.
Great greens and stuff. Support your local farmers.
Right. So
Yes.
the thing about that is like, I was thinking about the fact that I get to be there with my mom, my future bride to be, and we're there together creating a memory, right? Sharing a memory together that is really important. And simple things like that that's how I think. I'm always like thinking about stuff like this. And when we were there, I was just like, looking at my mom and stuff, and I was looking at you, and I'm just like, I don't know if you noticed that, but I was having a moment.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And we take a lot of things for granted in our lives.
Yeah, we do.
And I'm telling you right now, don't take anything for granted.
Nothing.
For granted.
Mm-mm.
Even the chaos that's happening in the world today, don't take it for granted. It's an adventure. It's life. It's memories. It's whether
Yes.
good, bad, or indifferent.
Yes.
And even the bad ones, we learn lessons from them.
Every time I hear somebody says, oh, I made a mistake, or that's a bad experience, I'll say, no, that's actually a great life lesson. If you have to change your way you're thinking and your self-talk, and when you see yourself self-talk yourself down. I mean, we were talking to one of our clients yesterday who had that breakthrough. Yeah. She had a breakthrough, and she realized that, her mother is a narcissist. And so, anybody have any parents that are like that?
Whoa.
I do.
Oh my God.
And the thing, if you have a parent or a significant other that's a narcissist, that's kind of hard and difficult to live with. But at the same time, if you come to a self-realization that that person is the one that's bringing you down, that person is weighing you down from all your dreams, your goals, even to start influencing through your own kids, just to get at you because something that they regret that they didn't get to do because they can't live their life for you. That's a tough thing. But you have to understand, though, that that's not your fault. That's absolutely not your fault. And you should not blame yourself or self-talk yourself down at all. Instead of that, start coming to the awareness that, what? They are a completely different person.
Yes.
Completely different person.
Yes, they are. Yeah. And I talked about this, these are all about external forces at work that really does not serve you well. Mm-hmm. It's not helping you achieve more within yourself.
Exactly.
Like I said, I'm, having these great memories like today, let me go back to that, looking at my mom and, she's there, she's picking out some produce and she got some fresh blueberries from the farm.
Oh, me and her, we were chucking corn.
Yeah, you guys were picking out corn together.
Picking out corn.
And it was just so cool to even just, be in the moment and acknowledge that. And that helped stretch time a little bit for that moment. And I want you guys to really think about even the simplest things that you do in life to have gratitude for. You really realize that moments are important and memories, really do matter, right? Mm-hmm. Not only that, but Bob Dylan said it best. He said, take care of your memories because you cannot relive them. Ooh. Right? Those are moments that, when we first met, I remember, I remember talking all night, on Skype. We were talking.
You remember the clothes I had on too?
Yes, I do.
Like the actual outfit. You remember when I first met me?
I remember everything. And I remember the fact that we were talking on Skype for hours and hours and hours. And we learned so much about each other. And we weren't like looking for a relationship or anything.
No.
We were just enjoying each other's company. And those are memories that, that can't be relived. That was for that moment specifically,
10 years ago.
Yeah. That led to us meeting in person.
Yes.
Right. Me driving up 4.5 hours to New Jersey and meeting Ace, right? Meeting her family. My mom came with me, and then from there, I just like being around her and she liked being around me. And, I remember going to Puerto Rico a couple of days later. I had to leave the following day. And then when I flew back, she was like, hey, come and visit me again. I'm like, sure. 4 hours again, 4.5 hours I could drive. And I got there. And this time I stayed a little bit longer, a few more days. And we just noticed that we didn't want to be apart from each other.
No.
And that's the way it happened. And these are like amazing memories that like I'm always thinking about because, and in the moment, I still think about like all the changes and all the things that happened to us. Even the bad stuff, right? Yeah. If you guys know our story, Ace and Rich's story, that we were homeless. That my laptop, my MacBook Pro was stolen. We found out our landlord was a drug addict and was a heroin addict. And also we had to leave because our lives were being threatened. So we had to go to a Motel 6. And luckily I told her, I said, look, we're going to Motel 6. Make sure that you go over to Connecticut, right next to my job, across the street. Let that be the motel.
The one near his job.
Because I was in the process of saving everything. Yeah. So we had money for an apartment. We just couldn't find one at the time.
Right.
So we kept looking and looking and looking. And, when I was working, she was working out of the laptop, out of the Motel 6.
Yes, I was.
All my computers and everything were in storage in my mom's basement, which was very helpful.
Yes.
And from there, we kept just being driven, no matter what the circumstances were, we kept being driven because we knew what we wanted.
That's right.
We knew what we wanted.
And I wanted out of there.
So she found the apartment, which is this one here, right? Great gratitude. And then from there, we started breaking records. We started doing great things. We started traveling more. We started connecting with more and more people. We started
we started to find our flow, and then we became internet marketing professionals.
Yes. Yeah. And now we help a lot of people literally get results on the internet. And that is really our, like, call it what you will, our mantra, right?
Right.
It's like we love helping people get results, and that's what it's all about. And we get excited when we think about what can we do to help someone understand how to get it, even though they don't get it.
Yes.
Okay.
That's our drive.
That's the big thing.
That's
the
our
big
drive.
picture.
Like we love helping people who, like, if they struggle for a very, very long time in trying to understand this whole entire game of internet marketing and building a business online and becoming a digital entrepreneur, we want to teach you how to understand it in simple terms.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so that's what we created List Building Mastery. You guys heard about in the past. I'm going to explain to you again because we got over 40 students and growing, and it's very exciting because people are getting aha moments.
Yes.
They're learning. They're growing.
Yes.
I got a message, and I would get messages all the time, but this one really hit me to the core. This person really only has a list of like I think 67 or 76.
No, it
like
was 79.
79 on her list.
Mm-hmm.
And she sent me a voice message on Messenger, and she was in tears.
Yes,
and she was telling me like I can't believe what you've taught me. Everything you have taught me, Rich, works. It works. And and she goes, I only have a list of 76, and I've never made a sale for my email.
No,
ever.
Her profit was actually $60 in the UK.
Yeah, she got so excited. She's like, I can only imagine what's going to happen as I grow my list now. Now, what do you think happened there? That individual literally created new memories, new moments on how she was feeling of results that she was getting, right?
Exactly.
She was in the moment. She recognized like, wow, this is really working. And she has gratitude because we share the knowledge and we know how to teach from our experience. We don't teach from theory. We don't teach from facts. We teach from our experience and what we've done to get the results that we've gotten today.
That's right. And that's what we duplicate.
Exactly. So now that you're thinking about this and you're saying, well, what is List Building Mastery? It's supposed to help you understand the ABCs of marketing. Okay. Too much is out there, like TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, what else is out there? Instagram, WhatsApp. Well, they're going to get banned. So what's going on is all this stuff is getting overwhelming for people, and they don't even know where to turn to.
They don't.
And when other marketers teach out there,
right,
they literally do not break the ABCs down because they really don't care about breaking the ABCs down.
No,
all they care about is giving you a presentation, a ABC formula. Like, okay, let me show you the basics of like building your list, right? Let me give you the what about building your list, but not the how to. And let me give you the concepts about building a list, right? Yes. They have their own ABC style, but it's not a true ABC style.
It's not really helping anybody to just talk bobbleheaded. You really have to do more intense one-on-one over the shoulder because every person is different and everybody is on a different journey.
And everybody learns differently.
They do.
And when someone watching a trainer or learning something, you have to understand that the way that the person next to them perceives it, maybe they don't see it that way. They see it a totally different way. So what we do is, we spend some one-on-one time with people and we help them understand like, look, okay, so what is it that you don't understand? What is it that you don't get? And then once they tell me what it is, I know how to turn it around so it makes more sense to them.
And communication is very important to us because when we communicate with the client, we want them to ask questions. We want them to actually speak up, right? Because how can we help you if you don't tell us where you're stuck at, where you don't understand something, maybe something tech related, something, because all these different softwares and programs, we all know we don't use them day in, day out every single day of our lives until we decided to get involved with online marketing, right? Now we're seeing different programs and tracking softwares and autoresponders and things like that you never even heard of, you wouldn't even touch with a fine-tooth comb, and now all of a sudden you have to literally learn this stuff. And there needs to be some kind of person there to walk you through that step. You can't do that on your
own. Plus also doing this setup so it's completely done, so you can be walked through what it is, so you understand it, right? So that pain and that headache that you keep dealing with gets taken away, so you can focus on what's more important. What's that? Marketing, right? And what is marketing? Marketing is it's something that people really don't understand the concept of marketing. Marketing is literally you are selling a product or a service on the internet. Okay. That's what you're doing when it comes to marketing. Just keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't say marketing is this or marketing is that. Literally, marketing is communication. You're selling something to someone. You're solving someone's problem because they're looking for something. And if you have that, if that person has a really bad headache and you got that pill waiting right there, the painkiller, guess what? I teach you to understand the painkiller and give that right medicine to the right person.
Right. So we're not selling the problem, we're selling the solution.
You got it.
The solution
to that problem.
Yeah.
And you have to understand the solution, okay, is what matters in the marketing space. If you can learn to create solutions for people's problems,
you always make money.
You are always going to make money.
You're always going to make money because you figured out that, that particular niche or that particular marketplace that you're venturing into, specifically what that marketplace wants. And you can start creating your own offers around that as the solution for those problems, pains, and challenges.
Yeah, and this is people deal with this problem of trying to create that value, right? Trying to create that that information to help them, create that information that people can be attracted to you, right? Because if you're creating the proper information and you're solving someone else's problem and they get attracted to you, here's the thing: you must understand what problem they're dealing with in the first place. And you must break it down in small steps. That's when you go and give a little bit of information, but that little bit of information has to give a good amount of value. So that way they're like, you know what? I'm ready to buy. I trust this person because they're giving me the value and exactly they're solving a problem that I am dealing with. So if they can solve the problem for me, guess what? You're gonna move them into pain, into pleasure.
Now, I want to actually call out the, what do we call it? The elephant in the room. And this is a very big danger zone for a lot of cryptocurrency Forex traders. I'm starting to see a trend happening on Facebook where a lot of them are feeling that, everybody has to be involved with Forex trading, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin. Listen, we get this, but your approach is absolutely unnecessary. The way you're approaching is making you're giving your industry a bad name because first of all, from experience with cryptocurrency that, like I said before, it has no place with recruiting and bringing people into it and looking for investors and pitching and promoting.
It's an FTC danger zone.
It is an FTC danger zone. So if that's happening to you, just be forthcoming and tell that individual, you know what, how is this serving you? Literally, you're approaching me thinking that I'm going to get involved with you. I don't even know you. Right?
Well, I just tell them cryptocurrency is, it's an investment.
Exactly.
Right. You have to, understand investing in cryptocurrency and understand the trading aspect and also the long-term investing aspect as well.
Exactly.
And if you don't understand those things, you're going to lose money and you're going to be wishing that you actually heard this message. And if you didn't hear this message, you're going to keep struggling.
So I had to address that because that's another thing with what we teach with List Building Mastery is the fact that even though you are a cryptocurrency or you're marketing something with a particular system or program or somebody above you isn't the owner of this thing and you're selling Bitcoin and Forex trading, but yet you have no clue how to market yourself. You're not branding yourself. You're not even able to provide solutions to people's problems. All you're doing is just, hey, have you heard of Bitcoin? Hey, I'm a Forex trader. And you know what? That's a turnoff.
Some of the conversations have been kind of forceful, actually, the way they try to recruit.
They have been. Arrogant even.
Very arrogant. And also, like, oh, well, right? You need this and you should have this and, you can make a lot of money with this, but it's not like in a pleasant tone.
No,
it's more with an attitude.
And they're not list building. And that's another key area they must understand. See, it doesn't matter what you're selling, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, they're not building an asset.
You must learn to build your own list. You must learn how to market to that list. And you need to learn how to really sift and sort through the people who want what you have to offer because not everybody on your list wants what you have.
Exactly. If you sell to everyone, you sell to no one.
Exactly.
Very important. So yeah, everyone said, keep it simple. Yep. I see that too. I run the other way fast. That's what Chrissy said.
It's a big turnoff.
It's true. And, crypto, I tell people when I get a conversation with them, I say, look, I said, first of all, are you investing in crypto? Or, well, I don't really need to invest or like, I go, well, how are you making your money?
Yeah.
And and I said, well, why do you need to recruit? If it works so well, why do you need to recruit me? Right? Why do you need to recruit me if it works so well?
Exactly.
And they're like, oh, well, I don't need to recruit anybody. Exactly. So why are you asking for me? You see what I'm saying?
See,
So
it's a gray area.
Crazy.
It's a gray area.
Yeah, it's
So,
crazy.
just be mindful of that. And if you are interested in getting list building mastery for yourself, if you are a cryptocurrency marketer, you're trying to sell this product or program that you're involved in where it's telling you to sell carrot bars or sell, gold or whatever that you're into, and you're not building a list, you're doing yourself a disservice by not learning this marketing skill set because your competition is going to outdo you any day because they're already building a list and they already are marketing to that list and they're creating profits.
And why? But why are they creating profits? Because they know how to build a highly responsive list. Now, if you come to me and say, "Hey, Rich, my list is like 5,000, 10,000, 20,000," okay, that's great and everything. That doesn't mean anything. You can have 100,000 on your list, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, you ain't making money.
No, you're not.
You're not making money. You're just gonna keep spinning your wheels. It just cracks me up because I know people have like small lists and they make money. And people that have big lists don't make any money.
Isn't that something?
Because they focus on building a list. They don't focus on building a highly responsive list. They don't know how to build that highly responsive list. And that's where the money's at. Once you understand that, like that person sent me that message, it was heartfelt and she was in tears. Like she had such a big aha moment. And you know what I told her? I said, now you're learning how to create your own economy.
That's right. That's right.
So, and that's the big picture.
So moving on right here, you guys getting value from this information that we're sharing with you, let us know in the chat with a quick yes. Let's take a look at the chat. We are live here on the hot seat, and we're talking about some really interesting topics here today. Yeah. And we have Chrissy who says, yep, I see that too. Spencer says, real talk. It's got to be real. We keep it real. And we make sure we're always talking about the truth. And Rich and I, we don't sugarcoat this industry for nothing. Nope. We would say like it is. Now,
Henry Vincent, how you doing?
Hey, Henry. Good to see you.
Good to see you, Henry.
And let me see here. Yes, keep it simple. Exactly.
Hello, Crystal.
So shout out to Dave Toomey, who sent me this, another letter for my birthday. And I want to share with you guys, I'm going to cover his address. Last time I didn't. There he put 2 stamps on it.
She was like, look at her address.
Make sure that I got it. But I wanted to share his words with you of what he wrote to me. And remember, guys, I had talked about this on my birthday, right before my birthday, August 4th. I said what I would love and appreciate for my birthday is I actually hear from you and we go back old school and you guys grab that blue pen and write a letter to me, Ace Guzman, and tell me how much of an impact I made in your life or something that I did online that changed your world, changed your view, changed your mindset, something about our story, maybe even inspired you. What was that? And send it to me and how I can best help you. But this is from Dave Toomey. This is one of our awesome students. And he says, Anastasia, that's my name with a C, Anastasia. Ace, first, happy belated 40th birthday. Welcome to the free 1-year membership in the O Club. Thank you. Enjoy your year. Thank you for all the patience you and Rich have shown me over the last almost 3 years. Don't know if any other mentors would have been so tolerant. Seeing those videos from the proposal back to 10 years ago is amazing. Aw, you were definitely all Jersey back then. Honey, I'm still Jersey.
She still got it.
I still am Jersey. I wish, which is not my favorite word, I knew about all of this marketing 10 years ago. I would have more energy, but I did have some medical issues back then. I am guilty of the complacency and set in our ways that baby boomers exhibit, but yours and Rich's encouragement are helping me evolve. I love that. Thank you so much. Looking forward to your wedding. Yeah. Get out of those New England winters as soon as possible. Personally, that would be the excuse. I need to get back to Hawaii and Maui. Yeah, Dave, we're going back to Hawaii. Definitely. I am personally to the Big Island. I went there as often as I could the 7 years I lived in Oahu. Well, got to get this in the mail. Blessings to you, Ace, Rich, and Angel. Dave William Toomey. And he says, William was my father's name. That is why I signed my name this way. I didn't know that, but thank you for sharing that. Then he included this awesome picture. Says, maybe you may be the ace of spades, but you are the queen of hearts to me. Happy birthday,
oh,
Ace.
Look at
this
that.
This is so cool.
Look at that. Oh, wow.
Thank you so much. I love that. Thank you. So yeah, keep coming, keep sending those letters. I mean, even after my birthday, I'm saving all of these and keeping them in a keepsake because you know what really matters, ladies and gentlemen, is memories. And it also what matters how much of an impact, because that's the word we're going to focus on. Somebody put in the chat, impact. How much of an impact are you leaving? How much of a legacy are you leaving in the lives of other people? Because when you do these things, you take the time out of your day. You know, when we go on Hot Seat, we've been doing Hot Seat for 9 years now. And it's really important to us to know how much Hot Seat is really helping you, how much of our content is really, you know, engaging with you, and how is it really affecting your day or your evening? You know, we got people that write into us to share, you know, how much they've actually been inspired by our story. And like you shared a little bit of it, how far we've been actually came from where we had nothing. And to now, you know, we have all that we have that actually and more, right? Because what matters to us is not the cars. It's not, you know, the money. It's not all of that. It's freedom. That's what really means. Like, I'm glad I don't have to answer to a boss anymore. I'm glad I don't have to work and commute to a job because, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. It's like Dan Kennedy said, okay? I make more money commuting to my office at home than I do going on the road and commuting to a job
and well, that's
by becoming an internet marketer.
That's the thing. I had to come home because I was losing money.
Yeah.
I stayed too long, people say. I could have left a year earlier.
Exactly.
But yeah, it got to a point that she was calling me and telling me, you got to come home. You got to come home because right now we're losing money by you not being here.
And some of you actually are in that position right now. Maybe you're having great strides. You got profits rolling in from your business and you're realizing while you're still working, like, you know, eventually I'm going to have to fire this mofo because I need to be here for producing.
And that's psychological too, because you have to cut the cord.
Yeah.
And cutting the cord is
that's
difficult.
a tough one.
If you've never done it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you always relied on a job. When you go full-blown entrepreneur and you're ready to cut that cord, it's pretty strange.
It's a different experience. And some people cut the cord a little bit too early.
Agreed.
Because you know what? Immaturely, they're not really ready. They're not really ready.
Yeah.
They're ready. They feel that they're ready because they see the facade of other people doing it, but they don't have the results right now to cut the cord right now.
Hey, Gordon, welcome from Canada.
Hello.
Let's see here. You guys are so amazing. Impact. Oh, thank you, Margaret.
Thank you, Margaret.
Appreciate that.
So, Rich, what else are we actually going to talk about today? Because this is a lot of great, good stuff that we're sharing.
Well, it's just, you know, we're talking about memories and everything. And just right now, I'm sure right now you're reading, you know, that you received from David. And now David is listening to this. This is creating a memory right now. Right. This is creating a moment right now. That, you know, really matters.
This is real.
Like that.
This is real.
That for me to see that, because, you know, we read it together before we, you know, I brought it out. You know, we have gratitude, you know, and that is more important than anything. Like I just want to, like, what else could I do? What else could I do to be better? Right? What else could I do to be better to serve? Right? What else could Ace do to be better to serve?
Exactly.
Right? So you guys, if you have any suggestions, okay, in the comments, let us know. What would you like us, okay, to help you on? What would you like us to help you with your business? Okay? What are you stuck with? What are you struggling with? Right? Because that's why you're here.
Yeah.
That's why the hot seat was created in the first place.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Tracy Lee says, Ace, did you get my letter?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. It didn't get here yet.
Not yet. Jimmy Navarre says, always create memories. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, guys, let us know in the chat. What is it that you're struggling with? What do you need help with? What's going on with your business and your life? What is that's holding you back? There's always something that's holding you back.
There's always something.
You know, to just get over the fence.
Yes, it could be anything. I mean, some people let the smallest of things turn into these big, massive, like, volcanoes.
Yeah.
You know, like, one of the things that's plagued a lot of people since the internet marketing age is the fact that it's using the internet. Right? As technical as it is, you know, you kind of blow it out of proportion and you get frustrated with all the different changes to the online industry. And, you know, you take it personally, and you can't do that. It is a process. You have to learn to be patient. You have to learn to stop complaining about things and start getting with it and start adapting. You know, they talked about this a long time ago, you know, about the gold rush. And they said that people are going to get left behind because they're going to see all this stuff moving as fast paced. to the new future, while everybody who's antiquated are not going to be able to catch up.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's a really big point.
Yeah. And so now some of them are kicking themselves, like, why didn't I listen? Why didn't I learn? Why didn't I adapt? I kept fighting it because I wanted it my way. Listen, it's never going to be your way.
It's never about how much you know.
Right.
It's about how much you're going to grow.
Exactly. So just like animals, I always talk about the animal kingdom, lions adapt. So should we. We are entrepreneurs. We need to learn to adapt.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Look what's happening right now. I just made an announcement on my Facebook group, Internet Marketing Pros, as well as Diamond Coaching, told everybody that there is a change coming. And that change is the new Facebook look is going to be set to default September. So keep in mind, you're used to the classic, which I am too. Trust me, I know. Okay. But now I've got to adapt to the new look for Facebook. That means when you're doing all your marketing, you're looking at all your timeline cover designs, everything has to be revamped. Everything.
Yes.
Because it's no longer a classic. It's going to be default to the new Facebook look. So get used to it.
Absolutely. All right, guys. So it's actually 5:34 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we got some time for some questions. Anything we can help you to move forward in your business. You have anything that you're stuck on, let us know and we can help you get unstuck.
Gordon Cook says, stuck with old school practices, making changes into digital after 25 years of old school sales practices. Oh, yeah. I know.
You can relate.
Yeah. They still teaching that old stuff, man. They still do. It's like, it's not relevant to today's marketplace. Why are you still relying on that old school stuff?
Especially in the COVID world.
Exactly. Nobody's doing that anymore. So this
Ain't
is
nobody
where...
go to home parties?
No.
Ain't nobody go to home parties?
No.
We're going to go home with masks?
This is why you need to build your own list the way it's being taught right now with email marketing and understanding content and understanding copywriting as a skill set. So that way you can actually, attract the right types of people and bring forth the right types of prospects.
And you've been having an aha moment lately, I know, because you're studying Dan Kennedy, is that you're learning that copywriting is really crucial.
It's a crucial skill set. It really is. If it worked for Dan Kennedy all these years and now that he's, passed and gone, God rest his soul, and he's a legend. But that's a man who knew a lot about how to build a business and didn't take anything for granted, especially time. He didn't take time for granted. And one of the things that he talked about, is when you're building a business, totally different than working a job where somebody's robbing you of your time. Because when you're running a business, time matters.
Time matters.
Your time matters, and time is money. And people hear, oh, time is money. Time is money. What do you mean by that? Well, think about the value of the time that you bring to that hour. You think about this. When you're working for somebody determines you by an hour based on your experience and skill set. You show them a piece of paper, you went to XYZ college, and guess what? You're paid based on your experience. That's how they determine you. $10 an hour. That's what they give you. Okay. But when you become an entrepreneur, totally different. Totally different. Because then when you start understanding all the value that and investment that you put into your own intellectual capital, and you start setting a price tag about how much you're worth, it ain't $10 an hour. It's about the value you bring to the hour. And so you'd be more worth than maybe more than $200 to $500 or even $1,000 an hour. Can anybody think that big for me right now?
Yeah.
Can you think about how much your time is worth right now? How much are you worth? Put in the chat. How much time are you realistically worth? If somebody were to hire you, how much would your time be worth?
Exactly.
Don't give me an astronomical number about $1 million because you ain't there yet. Give me a realistic number.
Now, I'm going to go over and answer Jamie's question. Jamie said, how do you change the old look to the new look? So I'm going to go over to the Facebook share screen. Well, our
we
share
do it
screen.
over the shoulder.
Yes,
Yay.
yes, we are. So you can see right here. Let me just get rid of this. Where is it? I know what to do. Hold on. Get rid of this brand thing. There we go. Yeah,
It's the banner. Overlay.
It's the banner.
Yeah, like the banner.
Okay.
This, you got to take that out.
That's all right.
Got it?
We'll just maximize.
Okay, there we go.
There we go. Okay, so right now, guys, if you're trying to change the old Facebook to the new Facebook and you're still on the classic, here's what we're going to do, Jamie. You're going to go over here to the top right. There's an arrow right there. And you drop down all your menu options here. And you're going to choose switch to new Facebook right here. Okay? Right there. So remember, it's that arrow right there next to the question mark. Right there. Boom.
Yeah.
Switch to new Facebook.
According to Facebook, that's your menu. But they don't say that.
I know, right?
They still have a lot of bugs with the new one. Don't get me wrong, because me and Mari Smith was going back and forth on this in her live, and she was talking about how they need to work out the bugs. Yet September comes around, everybody's going to be defaulted to use the new look. So whether you're switching back and forth to it or not, it's not going to matter in September. It's going to be default. That's it. Classic is gone. They're not going to use it anymore.
Well, they're doing that for mobile purposes. It's all going mobile.
Yeah.
Right. So Facebook right now, this is a desktop version. The old one is a desktop version. Yeah. The new one is a mobile version. So it's very similar to your mobile device when you look at it on your computer. That's why they have to do it, because they have to be Google compliant, because Google, the search engines, all websites have to be mobile optimized. If they're not, they get penalized actually in their search.
Yeah, they do. And you know what I also noticed when you visit certain websites or shopping networks or things like that, they have a little cookie thing now you have to accept. Every single website I've noticed it says now you have to accept the cookies.
It's always a lot of changes going on with
Google. A lot of changes,
yeah. Always evolving.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, cool. What other questions you have? Let me see.
Questions, preguntas.
Werner says, my painful problem is that it seems I cannot motivate leads on my list to take action. Until now, I did not make any sales from my list. All my sales come from my solo ads. Rich?
Okay, this is where it takes practice, okay? Let me give you an analogy about this, because people look at the online space like it's just a business, okay? And it is a business. However, whenever we learn a skill set, we have to practice. If we don't practice, we're not going to get good. Okay. And sometimes it takes a little bit longer, right? Like I know someone who can pick up a guitar and they can start learning and they can get, learn how to play guitar a lot faster, right? Other people may take longer to learn to play that guitar. Except everybody learns differently. Okay. But notice, like I talked about the guitar. Why? To, make it simple for you to understand that when you start practicing something and you do that one thing specifically over and over for a while, what happens is you start to learn the process a little bit better. And when you learn the process a little bit better, you start understanding the process and you start to master that process, okay? If you start to try to do too many things at once, that's when you don't really get to the point of understanding and learning that process. See, in your case, is you want to learn to keep writing emails. You want to study other email marketers as well and follow the formula, not the words, follow the formula. Follow the breadcrumbs, okay? Success leaves clues all the time.
All the time.
So if you are literally from day 1 to 365, I guarantee you every single day that if you write an email every single day, that same email is not going to look the same at the end of the year. I guarantee it.
Yeah, because you had enough time to practice.
Because you're practicing it.
Yeah.
Now, how are you going to be the second year? Right? Think about that. This is the reality. This is the truth. There's no sugarcoating it. Okay? I've been doing emails for years. Okay? And I know how to get great opens and great click-through rates and things like that.
But it wasn't always like that.
It wasn't always like that. It was misery.
Yes, it was.
But I buckled down and I got really focused. And I said, I want to master this. How does this work? How do I create a buyer? Right? So now I know that if I keep practicing on writing emails every day to build trust on the broadcast list, like we talked about, I know I'm going to get good at building that highly responsive list. I know, because every day I'm doing the same thing. What? Over and over and over and over and over again.
Yes.
Until you're like, okay, nope, you're not done. Over and over and over again. You have to write emails every single day.
Yeah, one broadcast email is not going to make you a professional copywriter. You have to spend at least 1 to 2 years of consistency of writing in order to get really good at copywriting.
Yeah.
And I got that advice from Misha Wilson, one of my mentors.
And one of my mentors also taught me, okay, that Rich, if you want to learn how to copy the right cat, okay, in other words, how to model after the right person, what you want to do is you want to look for other businesses out there in your niche.
Yes.
Right? Find out who's on the leaderboards, get on their list, and find out what they're doing.
Yes. That's right.
It's an aha moment, ain't it?
Yeah.
That's how I learn.
That's right.
Yes. How you learn.
Dave Toomey says, I just invested in Ben Settle's program to help stop writing shitty. Ben Settle's good.
Ben Settle is the bomb.
He is awesome. I like Ben Settle's copywriting.
He can write some stuff. Yeah.
He's got some good stuff. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Ben Settle's a good one. I'm glad you bought that. That's really cool.
See, but this is a great example. What did David just do? He invested in himself.
He did. Yeah.
He saw a problem. He was like, okay, I'm starting to get the stuff a little bit, but I'm missing something. I feel like I want to learn more. So meaning now he's investing in himself. He's thinking outside the box and he's going, you know what? I'm going to invest in this because I know that if I keep investing in these type of things to solve my problem, I'm going to get good at it. I'm going to be better than I was last year. And that is the secret. That is the mentality of learning anything about entrepreneurship. So.
Absolutely. Good stuff. All right. Keep the questions coming.
So,
it's 5:43.
Congratulations on that, David. I'm very proud of you. And yes, very proud of you.
Very good. Very good.
All right. Let's see.
Hey, Iraq. Good to see you. Welcome to the hot seat.
Iraq. As I like to say, Iraq. Let's see. Let's see. Any other questions? Oh, I guess we're good. All right. So this is a wrap. I'm playing. But but seriously, it is about investing in yourself, guys, just like David Williams Toomey just did. He invested in himself because in order for you to learn and grow, you must continue to invest in yourself. I'm always, Ace knows, I'm always investing in myself.
Yes. And you're always going to have different mentors for different issues that you go through, you know. And I talked about this on stage at one of the live events. You know, somebody asked me how important is mentorship. Well, mentorship is important just as much as champions have coaches. So do you.
Yes.
Right. In order for you to get better, you need to find that person who is a master at their craft.
You need the right mentor.
You can be mentored under them to learn that particular craft. But when you invest into something like that, you really need to give it your all. You can't just tiptoe into it like many people do.
You can't invest in list building mastery and not do anything.
And you not do anything because that's not how it's designed. It's not designed that way. There is a process involved, and that's why there's no time limit with investing into list building mastery, and it's considered to be a lifetime investment. Yeah,
because right now we are working on creating a phenomenal conversion formula.
Yes.
Which is amazing. I can't wait. Ace recorded the first video already. So wait till you guys see that. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. Tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yes. Kevin Cole, hello.
Kevin Cole.
Good to see you.
All right. New list building mastery member.
All right, Kevin.
On board. Awesome. I can't wait to work with him.
I'm telling you, we're about to hit that 50 mark.
Yep.
We're going to have so many students. It's awesome.
Yes.
Yeah. We have more than 40 plus students right now, all learning about how to really build a list for themselves.
A highly responsive
not just any list, but a highly responsive list.
And we also go over traffic training and stuff like that too.
Oh, but we also have to include social media.
Yeah, I have also some other traffic training sources I'm going to share with people in the future.
Yes, I have not, honestly, transparent here. I have not dived into the social media because I was waiting for the change to occur. I knew it was coming. I just didn't have a date for it. You know, obviously Zuckerberg doesn't tell you, but I heard from Mari Smith. So now that I know September is the rollout day for the new look, I've got to dive into that myself so I can teach it better.
Right, because we know that the dimensions are changing with
dimensions are changing. The way the menus are laid out is changing. So there's going to be a lot of people kind of lost when they don't understand what's going to happen. They're going to look at their mobile device and going to be like, wait a minute, we're up to classic, you know, and they're not going to be familiar with it. And if they're trying to market, they don't know where to post. So that's going to be important to know.
Hi, Cheryl Grass. Welcome to the live. And there's another list building mastery member right there.
Hello, Cheryl. Yeah, I did not get your birthday letter yet. No, I did not. We did call the office and they said they didn't get anything yet. They said most likely if it did come and it went like to a wrong address, that the postman probably would have took it back. So
exactly.
Might want to check on a tracking on that.
Yep. Let's see. We got Kevin Cope says got a job that's in the way of learn and mastery.
Well, the way we look at when you have a job, and you know what, God bless you that you still have a job today, because obviously we are in the middle of a pandemic and a lot of people wish they were, you know, working and they had a paycheck, but a lot of people are not able to do so. So you got to understand, you know, be thankful that you do have a job, Kevin, especially during this difficult time known as a pandemic. But at the same time, use your job to fund your dreams. You know, that's one of the things you have to understand is, like I was telling people earlier, when you were not here, is the fact that people cut the cord a little too early because they're not really ready. But you have capital right now, and that's what is essential in order to create, you know, the income that you desire. You need to use your job to fund your dreams. You need to have that capital keep coming in, because where else are you going to get it, right? You know, and hustling can only get you so far. So you need to make sure that you're relying on that job to fund your dream.
Here's how billionaires think. Okay. like Richard Branson, guys like that. They're always talking about creating capital, right? Their number one focus is always, how can I create capital? So having a job is one stream to create capital for your business.
Mm-hmm. And I'll keep it real with you. Any student that comes to us and tells us that they're unemployed and not working, we tell them, you cannot work with us until you get a job. You have to have a capital. You have to have money to invest into us to work together with mentorship, because mentorship does require investment. And if you have no capital, then
how can you invest in mentorship?
It'll be a waste.
Yeah.
It'll be a waste of time.
Now, if you have capital to invest in mentorship, great.
Awesome.
But I'll just tell you the truth. You're going to work twice as hard.
Yes. You will work twice as hard, especially with no capital. It's tough, because what's going to be your capital? Your time.
We've been down that road.
We sure have. Mm-hmm. And let me tell you, it can only get you so far. You'll hit a plateau just like that real fast.
Yeah, we've been there.
It's so easy to quit when you have no money. Let me tell you. It's so easy, but we didn't fall for that. Mm-mm. No, our dreams and our reason why we do what we do kept us going even through the times when we were broke. We still kept on going. We kept persevering. And every single time we saw a challenge or an obstacle, every obstacle had a solution. Every obstacle had an opportunity for us to create some type of capital when we had nothing. So we were very resourceful.
Yeah. Jamie says sometimes change is good with a big heart.
Yes.
Big heart.
Yes, Jamie.
Right?
Yes.
And I will tell you that, that is so true, because when you are actually going through something, and then you're going through some changes, there's a reason why, because there's lessons being learned in that moment.
Yes.
So if you feel a change coming on, it's because you're going through a learning. You're learning a lesson right now.
Yeah. So, let your intuition be your guide. Mm-hmm. I can give you that tip, because your intuition is always trying to put you on the right direction.
It's powerful.
Your intuition is the most powerful gift that God has given you. So you can use that to help you stay on the course to get closer to your goals. Like Rich and I, we kept setting a goal and saying, okay, we're going to be in Hawaii, and we're going to have our home in Hawaii within the year. Well, now because of the pandemic, we have to push that and be realistic with ourselves. And like, okay, maybe 2 years, unless something big happens and we had like another breakthrough and crush it in another opportunity and be able to do it faster like we did before. Great. But we're not set on that. What we're doing is what we can control. And so Rich and I have created offers, and we created our own thing. Yeah.
Yes. And the thing about it is, you need to understand is that we can go to Hawaii right now if we want to. But here's the reality. I don't want to put anybody's, health at risk.
Exactly.
And we're going to get married, and we're going to get married here where family can come together as well. Okay. And then from there, once the wedding passes, then we're making plans to move.
Yes. So see, everything has to be mapped out. So you need to map out your plan. If you don't plan to win, then you're literally not planning at all. You plan to fail.
You have to think that, due to this pandemic that's going on, it's like if it didn't happen, we'd be talking about something completely different. But unfortunately, it is what it is, and we just have to adjust. Entrepreneurs adjust.
Yes. By the way, I'm wearing the shells that I have from Maui. I'm wearing the shells.
Awesome.
Yes.
And I got this necklace, and you got it from me in Miami.
Yeah, I got you that one. These are your Miami. Shells from Miami. Yeah. So
we love traveling.
I am definitely, I really miss Hawaii so much, and I can't wait to go back. Believe me, when this pandemic really starts fizzling out, I really am going to really be excited to be there, because that's going to be a one-way trip. I ain't coming back.
We almost got stuck there.
Yeah, we missed our flight.
We
missed our flight.
We almost got stuck there, and we missed our flight.
We could have stayed. Damn,
because we got there and they were like, your flight left yesterday.
But the only thing that brought us back, though, guys, was the fact that we had our min pins, Eros and Damon, and they were here with the babysitters. We call them the puppy sitters. We pay for puppy sitters to take care of our dogs when we travel. So they were missing us, and we couldn't just do that to them.
No, not at all.
No way.
I wouldn't do that to them.
Next time we go, we're taking everybody with us.
Yep. Everybody's coming.
Yeah.
Everybody's coming. Let's see here. Christian says, I really miss Florida. Yeah,
Chrissy, I know you miss Florida.
I mean, I've been to Florida several times. I mean, it's cool, but there's nothing like Maui.
Can't describe Maui. You got to be there to experience it.
If you went, Chrissy, if you went to Maui,
you won't come back.
You would say Florida who?
Yeah, you would come. You wouldn't come back.
You wouldn't think about Florida. You'd be like, I got to change now. That ain't happening.
It's something special and magical about Hawaii, and as far as the island of Maui, that's just breathtaking.
Yeah.
You literally, like they say, it's breathtaking. You don't want to not just try to compare that to Florida. Florida what? No.
Oh, let's see here.
She's like, now I'm not going.
She's like, oh yes, Hawaii.
Go to Hawaii.
Yes.
Before you kick the bucket, go to Hawaii. I tell people this all the time. Remember the guy that we were eating?
I want to kick the bucket on Maui.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But I was telling this one guy, he's from Puerto Rico, and he was saying he'd never heard of Maui. And then I showed him our website, and we went to aceandrich.com, and he saw our blog, and he saw the trees and the trade winds, and he saw us walking. He was like, is it that green? I said, honey, more than you know.
It's kind of like stepping into a
The
screensaver,
skies are blue, the water's blue, everything. The sand is like sugar. It's beautiful.
The landscape, the rainbows.
And the people are beautiful too.
Yeah.
Yes.
People are just
Love the
phenomenal.
locals. The locals.
They wanted us to stay.
Yeah,
They were like,
did,
this is your home now. You might as well stay.
Yeah,
I'm like, yeah, I got to go back.
yeah. See, Chrissy's like, you're right. I wouldn't come back if it's like that. It wouldn't.
Yeah. Florida compared to Maui is like, I should describe that one.
Yeah.
I can describe that one.
JV says, yes, girl, take me with you. Laugh out loud. Maui is beautiful.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Everywhere is a mess, but I keep hearing Florida is a hot mess.
It's a hot mess.
It's a hot
My
mess.
brother is down there right now. He told me he lost weight because it's so hot down
It's
there.
too hot.
It's too hot.
Too hot in the summer.
I know the Floridian's like, it's not hot. Get used to it.
It's like a steam bath.
No, I can't tolerate that much heat.
No.
But
you know, you were in the summer, because the first time we went to Maui, I remember it was in August.
Our birthday.
My birthday.
Birthday month.
August 22nd.
Yep.
Flew out right on my birthday.
Yep.
Got there, and what I realized was I felt the heat. It was hot. I was like, oh damn, it was hot. And I didn't have no shorts, nothing, because I went in blue jeans because I'm coming from over here, you know.
And he still wore socks.
And then all of a sudden, like I'm taking my shirt off, putting my tank top on. She's like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta go change.
Yeah.
Right. We went out there and we felt the
hot.
heat, but it was a different kind of heat.
You could breathe.
You can breathe.
I'd rather be in heat where I can breathe than to be like, you know.
Well, because you feel that you feel the trade winds. Which is nice. Yeah.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Nothing like it.
Cheryl says, I can't wait to see Maui. I can't wait for you to see it too, girl.
Oh yeah, you got to see it. Dave William says, not this time of year, Florida, hot and humid. As you know, I favor the Big Island.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I mean, I've seen movies of Oahu and I've seen other videos on YouTube of Oahu, and it looks beautiful. It really does.
Yeah.
And you know, I don't want to just be in Maui, like I'll live there, but I also want to venture into other islands.
Right.
So
guys, it is almost 5 minutes to the hour is done, and we are gonna go. And there's no other comments, questions, or anything. This will be a wrap.
We're about to have dinner.
We gotta have some din.
Yeah. So guys, if you have any questions, okay, before we go, let us know how we could help you in your business. If you're stuck, you're struggling, you're feeling overwhelmed, you're trying to put the puzzle together, figuring out these pieces. We put our link right there, workwithaceandrich.com. Okay. And I think it's like right
it's
there.
Right there.
Right.
Go
I'm
there. Covering the calm.
Book that appointment. So that way we can help you and find out how to get you unstuck in your business and help you with list building mastery. Because I can guarantee you, once you learn list building mastery, you can learn to create your own economy. All right. Because we keep it simple and we keep it real. So with that being said, guys, my name is Rich Guzman.
And my name is Ace Guzman. Thank you so much for joining us here on another episode of Hot Seat Live with Ace and Rich. Tune in on Friday at 5 p.m. every single Friday, where we actually bring to you all the great training, all the great tips, and also put you in the hot seat, find out what you're stuck on so we can help you get results.
And don't forget to book your free consultation with workwithaceandrich.com, and we'll see you on a new live very soon. Love you guys. Appreciate you. Take care.
Have a great weekend.